Alright. Oh, good. It's been 4 minutes already. Epic. Um, no one's here yet. Hello? Alright, so... there we go. Okay, hacker. There's a really crunchy pepper. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna go over, temple and tower. Yeah, that sounds about right. Temple and tower. Wait, no, that's not how that works. Alright, and NFEM97. Alright. Just gonna wait for a few more people to jump in.
Now entering the temple of Anubis.
Probably gonna individually at whoever is in this
Ready
game.
for battle.
Which... Okay. Is Kit in the stream yet? Where are they? Okay, let's see, so at... No, wait, Luke... Fuck. There we go. At... Dost. At... Mr. Text you here, Sam... Sam is Eddie's femboy, right? Just waiting for people to join. Okay, cool. There we go, and... Alright, now I just gotta wait for people to fill in. Hey Ferris. Hello fellow coach man. Still just waiting for some people to join the stream, you know. Like I know that people can watch it later, but having it live is just better, and then it tells me that people are like actively looking to listen in, which you know, that's pretty big. Yeah, just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Oh, Painless is here too. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. But like everyone else. All right. God damn it. Okay. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna start it. All right. So to be honest, I haven't seen a good chunk of these people play together. Uh, I've seen like Sam once or twice, but Painless and Kit are new, and I have not vodded them yet. So
Attackers
it's gonna be
incoming
interesting to
in
see.
30 seconds.
Oh, we're attacking first.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
This comp actually, it's a pretty good comp. Not gonna lie. What are they running? That's fair. I kind of forgot what the last stream was like, if I'm being honest. So yeah. What's controller issues? What's okay? Good. Yes. Moving together, moving a little slow. All right. So from what it looks like, you guys, you're a little bit coordinated, which is good. However, you seem to be like really divisive in what you want to do. Um, which in this scenario I would follow like the Bap and Soldier. You do want that high ground, but it looks like Kit was trying to go down center. And it just kind of created a little divide for a bit. Yeah, now you guys are going high ground. Good. Okay. A thing about Pharmacy also is that, like, yeah, Pharmacy's a bitch to deal with. However, if your team's not drawing attention to the other team, then that makes Pharmacy really easy, or not really easy. Makes Pharmacy easier to kill. Um, like for instance, the Mercy just died, which actually, how did Mercy die there? But so basically, if you guys are playing a Pharmacy in the future, what you want to do is kind of like peek behind cover, you know, poke a little bit, but you only go into the sky really high, when like your tanks are engaging, because that way they draw attention. All right, so Toast positioning thing on Mercy. When you're pocketing a Pharah like this, make sure you have what is it? It's like, oh, what's the setting called? Hold on, I don't want to glitch it out. I forget what the setting's called, but like when you Guardian Angel, it's not preferred beam target. It's like I don't know the name of it, but like if you're latched onto someone with your beam and you Guardian Angel, it'll Guardian Angel you to them unless there's someone that you're looking at, which then it'll Guardian Angel you to the person you're looking at. Um, but so whenever you're pocketing someone, like a soldier or fire or something, you don't want to be looking at that person, because if you're looking at that person, then you're missing out on other information. Like you were getting shot by a torp turret because you didn't know where the torp turret was because you weren't preferred direct. Yes, thank you. Because you didn't know where the torp turret was because you were looking at your Pharah instead of like the enemies. So if you are pocketing someone in the future, you know, you want to be mostly looking at the enemies, keeping your beam on Pharah because Mercy does have a lock on. So then, like, you can duck behind cover while damage boosting or healing or whatever, and then Guardian Angel up, you know, and then look back to make sure you aren't getting hit too much, fall back. It's like dancing around the sight lines, basically. But because you weren't paying attention to the enemies, you ended up getting killed by the Torb turret, which unfortunate. So just in the future, like, do that. Also, an additional thing, I'm pretty sure you weren't doing it because like you looked a little slow changing your beams. If you like hold down healing and then hold down damage boost at the same time, it'll damage boost. But then as soon as you take your hand off of the damage boost button, it'll start healing. So you can basically just permanently hold down healing and then only tap damage boost, and then it'll alternate the damage boost and heals, which is something that you're gonna want to like do because it's very good. Okay, good kill. However, Sam, target priority. So, we're going to take this back a bit. You seem to be kind of shooting just to shoot at things, that fight. Like, I'm just going to bring this back. Okay, yeah, so you start shooting at the BAP a little bit, you miss quite a few shots. I'm pretty sure you have a new controller or something, controller issues, whatever. But so right here. So, I want you to look at the enemies. Right. So you're currently tunnel focusing on Junkrat. If you were to, you know, shoot while moving, you can hit the staircase, which like from your POV right now, you can see that the Mercy right there isn't behind her shield. She's a little bit back. And then, you know, Torb shooting up there, which you may or may not be able to see, but like if you're moving around the high ground, you could. But so you end up getting the junk kill, you know, like he gets shit on by Pharah and you at the same time. Good kill. Prioritize healers. And try not to tell them vision. Yeah, there you go. Now you're shooting Honestly, I'd say it's worth just pinning in a lost fight, because like if you can get the kill, that's a lot of ult charge. Hey, Painless. I don't think you were here at first, but when you're playing Pharmacy, try to only like hard engage on the enemy whenever your tanks are going in, because Toast ended up dying, which isn't like entirely your fault. It's not your fault, because like a lot of the enemy was focused on you instead of your tanks because you kind of mistimed your engagement. I'm gonna watch Kid on Rhine here, though. So that's a good kill. It's the So, I will say, if you lose your main healer, don't engage. Please tell me we fall back here. No, we're feeding. We're feeding. Call the backup, we're down.
I can't hold forever!
I did kind of. I started a bit late, not gonna lie, but yesterday at that's 11:30 p.m. I said I'd do them tomorrow at noon, and then yeah, no, I trust I 100% did. And then later today, or earlier today, I said do it at around like 1:30. Oh, I do have announcement perms. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that next time. I ate already. Okay. Yeah, but it's there. But yeah. Oh, you missed it before, I think. So when you're pocketing a pharmacy, you the way you died first, like point, you weren't looking at the enemies while you were pocketing the Pharah. You were only looking at your Pharah. Um, in doing so, you kind of like didn't know where their threats were, like their Torb turret, their BAP, and then you ended up dying for it. So when you're pocketing someone, just make sure you're looking at the enemies, not your pocket. Because if you only look at your pocket, then you're missing out on threats. You don't know who's looking at you or whatnot. Uh, and then also, I don't know if you do it or not, but if you hold down both the heal and damage boost buttons, then you can toggle them by just lifting up one finger, which is really it's faster than switching. No, here let me go back. I can probably show you what I'm talking about though. Also, put what is it? Preferred direct target on for your guardian angel. It's the easily the best targeting. Hold on, I got to go back a bit further. Was it here? No.
Ready for battle.
Okay, I went back far too. Okay, I'm just gonna go forward 30 and watch you. That should. Okay, right here. So, like you know, you're looking at your Pharah, but right here. Okay, so you're getting shot at by a Torb turret, right? And remember, as Mercy, prioritize your own life before everyone else, because res and also Mercy, but prioritize your own life. So this here is what I'm talking about. So I know that you needed a Guardian Angel, right? However, even if you did need a Guardian Angel, you should have looked at the enemies first, fallen behind high ground. Like this is not a good position for you to be in right here. Should have looked at the enemies first, like hard dropped over here or something, and then looked out for Painless Guardian Angel to him. But you end up just kind of stay looking at Painless and then you die for it. Alright, hold on. It is... I think it's this fight here that I was on. Yeah, because we're pushing the walls we fixed out. So, Kit, I know that you're the shot caller usually. If your main healer dies, make the call to fall back. Because you're not going to win that fight in a 5v1 unless you have massive ult advantage and then you play it smart. But, like, generally, it's a lot easier just to regroup, go again. Like, you're down a shield, down heals. Oh my god, what a shatter. Jesus, that hit everyone. That hit everyone. God damn. No, that makes sense. That was a what, 5-man shatter? 4-man? That was just kind of a bad play on our part. I will say that while we made a few questionable decisions at this point, I like congratulate all of you for not just forcing left. Like, thank you for not just forcing left. You have no idea how many times that even in Diamond, these carried Reinhardts, right? These carried ass Reinhardts just keep forcing left when there's a junk Torb. They don't end up doing anything because they just feed. So, good job on, like, not just forcing left. That's good pathing. That's good kill. I've been watching it too, so I'll watch it for a bit. So I think one of the most important things is BAP is... Uh-oh. Toast just kept you alive. Alright, so Zertex, you know what I'm about to say. I know you know. Hit the aim trainer, buddy. Because, like, BAP's a carry character, right? If you can hit your shots, hit your heals, and then, you know, just time immortality whenever, you carry games. So you're just going to want to really focus on improving your aim skill, and the rest will come naturally.
I'm on fire.
So we get point. Good. We did end up using a lot of ults. However, we still have both tank ults, so we just have to outplay. Alright, so Kit, that shatter. That's the wrong button. There we go. So, I think I know what you were going for. Because when Luke chucks the Diva Bomb, you're like, oh, I'm gonna shatter into the shield while he turns, right? Because, like, let's say the Rhine was here. If he shielded to protect the bomb, then you could hit the shatter, right? However, that Rhine is not in front of you. You only want to do that play when the bomb goes directly behind the Reinhardt, because then he has to decide. That Reinhardt is not, like... He's at, like, a 90 to... He's at an angle. Some angle. So, you kind of just whiff shatter. And then... Their Rhine hits a massive-ass shatter. Lamp almost saves you. So, Kit, I think you're also playing far too aggressively when you don't have your resources, mainly your shield. Because, like, if we look back here, I know I keep on focusing on you, but, like, I tend to focus on main tanks during these because main tanks drive the fight. They're the most important role in Overwatch. So, if a main tank makes a large mistake, it affects the team a lot more than, like, a DPS making a large mistake. So, yeah, you hard whiff shatter, and you don't have your shield. That's the big thing here. So their Rhine's able to just kind of swing a bit, and then hit massive-ass shatter. Right before your shield comes online. And then you all die for it. So I think, like, if you just didn't shatter there, because the solo shatter wasn't worth it in this scenario because you had already won the fight, basically. Or I think you already... I don't know. But the solo shatter wasn't worth it in this scenario because you just didn't get value from it. And when I say you didn't get value, I mean, like, if you had landed the shatter, you wouldn't have gotten as much value out of it as you would landing, like, a 2-man or... Bad point, but, you know, gotta make sure that you're not shattering into shields. Let's go back to Luke. I went to him for a little bit earlier, but he was on mic. So right here, we're kind of just lingering. Like I know what we're trying to do. We're trying to go left, right? However, if we're going left, then or are we going left or no? We're going center. Okay. Um, Fair. Going in, going in. Good, their Ryan dies. Cool. And we're all just shooting through beaches. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. That was a good fight.
Score.
It's really just like deciding which lane you're going down in a given time. That's all it is.
Initiating match.
Or like one of my favorite things to do on Temple, if I'm playing Bastion at the time, is I have my team go either center or far right, or no, center or far left, right? Yeah, no, good immortality. So like if I'm Bastion, I go right. I have my team either go center or left, and then whenever they start to engage, I jump up here, jump up here, jump up here, jump on this thing, and then jump over here, and then turn up right here. And it's really funny. I usually end up dying for it, but like whatever. I get a kill or two, and then we win the fight. Or like there's a Doom rollout that gets me from the behind the gate all the way to up in this space. That's awesome. Alright, double shield. Interesting.
What are we waiting for?
I don't think I've seen too much of Luke's Orisa, so this is...
Attackers incoming.
Okay, I will say though, if we are playing like double shield, we shouldn't be playing Reaper with it. Sim is okay, right? Sim is okay. Because she has a little bit of range poke and turrets can kind of be annoying, and then teleporter's good. But Reaper doesn't really do anything with double shield. Reaper is better. Reaper's best tank to play with, best main tank, is Ryan. Ryan is by far Reaper's best main tank to play with. Second to probably Ball or something. Yeah, my memory is just kind of shit, so I don't remember if I've gone over some of his Orisa games or not. But let's see. Orisa's biggest thing is just like your abilities have pretty long cooldowns, or they have average to long cooldowns, so like just make sure you're using them effectively. Like there, you probably didn't need to use Fortify, just could have gone behind or something. The cover. Man, where is? Wait, what? Why? Like, I get the Ashe, but our Sigma shouldn't be up there. And also, did we lose someone? Wait, where's Reaper? He is not there. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go over positioning here. Yeah, no, this isn't a good one. So, and the reason I'm saying that this isn't a good one is because Reaper works best when he's helping out his main tank. So, get signs for back to spawn, switch to what? But see, the main problem I have with this strategy is that Sigma doesn't play well when he's up here. Like, sure, you give your team a little bit of protection, right? But then you're not doing anything for your main tank, which is where Sigma does best. He combos with his main tank. Because Luke's burning all of his cooldowns down there. He's taking the front of all 6 of their team, and he doesn't have anyone to back him up because we have Reaper wherever Reaper is. That's a hell of a position. And then Sig isn't there for the Orisa either. Like getting an Ashe on the high ground, Ashe just gets on the high ground anyway. So like that's a good position for Ashe. And then if people start pushing in here, Ash could just kind of jump down, coach gun up here, and then start using this sight line. Um, but yeah, Reaper would want to be here. Sigma would want to be here. Because we're playing double shield, we need to stick together. And like as soon as I saw the Reaper and Sigma there, I was like, oh shit, we're gonna lose this fight. We don't have anyone to back up our tanks. It's like Sigma isn't getting damage in. And then yeah, we go here and shield breaks. Zertex is very low. Toast goes to heal, and then we both get fire strike. Okay. Mercy dies. Where's Reaper? There. Okay, yeah, that was not a good plan. So I think just in the future, if we're gonna do some sort of funny sim, get a bastion or get someone up to the high ground, have it be a bastion. Because if it's not a DPS, then your team loses too many key pieces. DPS are the most expendable role in Overwatch. It's just a thing. That's why Goats was 3-3 healer support or healers tanks. So like if you got a Bastion up there, I would endorse that. That's funny as shit, right? But since it was a tank, you lost frontline pressure, and then we just lost point instantly. And they pick Reaper off, damn.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B. Not moving.
I mean, it wasn't the coordination that was wrong. It was semi-coordinated. It was the like positioning that was just ended up losing you guys the fight. I'm sure from the looks of it, you got back at around the same time, or like around the necessary time. Also, this is a fine position to be in with Orisa right now, but like ideally you'd want to be here because it lets you just kind of reach around more, and then you're helping out your Rhine. You're closer to your Rhine, so you could just go here, and then you still get cover to hide behind, but you're just closer to the fight. Oh, that's a big dragons. That's a big dragons. Unfortunate. Brig Lucio is fun. You guys are running the complete wrong comp for it. I personally love running Brig Lucio when I'm on like either one. It works best when you have the Hogball. Hogball lets a lot of goofy support comps run with Brig. But then also Rhine Zarya works decently well with Lucio Brig. Yeah, so just run Rhine Zarya, and then all you gotta do as that comp, you don't have as much healing. So what you're trying to do is like disrupt the enemy tanks up front. So ideally you'd have a Reaper, right? And then you just kind of push back their tanks because they're not going to be able to keep up with your CC. And then you just hide behind cover while you're doing that, slowly smoke them out, and see how that works. Other DPS can be basically anything. You'd probably want them on hit scan just so that far doesn't run through you. But good shatter block, but unfortunate thing. Alright, I want to go back to the start of this fight real quick, because I'm still not sure. I think it was the dragons that ended up doing us in. Yeah, but to touch on it, like, Lucio Brig is when you want to run really aggressively. but you don't want to play Moira because like Moira's not fun. So you run Lucio Brig, you play aggressively, play around cover. Alright, so how do we lose this? Like I feel like we should have won, right? Poking around and poking around. Dragons kick in. I'm assuming we don't have. Yeah, no shield bash, unfortunate. Okay. Sorry, Lucio falls. Kit's. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. The hell? Alright, Kid, I think you just played too aggressively for the heals that you had. Which, like, changing your play style is hard. It is hard. However, like, you probably could have lived that if you weren't playing so aggressive. Although dragons didn't help. Like, their dragons were fucking huge. Yeah, and they just kind of get point. Oh wait, do they get point? Do we hold this? Charge it. You shattered into a shield. And a bubble. Oh well. Yeah, we actually clutched that back. Hell yeah. Okay. That's good. That's really good. I'm gonna go back. I want to see how we got that. Alright, so everyone dies. This comes back, gets Bob. I think Bob helped a lot here. And then... Trevor comes in. Oh. Yeah, we kind of just beat him back. Good. Alright, huge. Wait, oh, okay, he just got picked up. It's unfortunate. Got you when you were down. Oh! Oh, no! Uh-oh. Alright. So, I also want to see what Sarah does. Wait, what? Hold on. Alright. So... Oh, Sam shouldn't have died there. Shield is on cooldown. Damn, okay. Oh. At first I thought you just kind of missed your inputs, Toast, but nah, you intentionally went off of that wall. That's unfortunate. So, yeah, just don't panic ult. I think in the future, unless your name is Zen, because Zen can pull it off. But... yeah. Unfortunately.
Score 2-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Yeah, panic ults happen. I mean, I've done them before, I'm not gonna lie. I've definitely done that as Lucio.
Ready for battle.
Soldiers now. We shall prove ourselves in glorious combat.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
All systems operational. Diva, ready for combat. Ready, player one.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Oh, damn. I feel like Sam is really good at getting killed randomly. It's like Zertex and Junk Tire.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
But I like this comp though. For what we're doing. So, yeah, he eats a fire strike and then just kind of catches Ryan or when he's fire striking and oof, unfortunate. Too fast. All right. Being down soldier can work though. All you guys need to do is just kind of hide somewhere until he comes back. Which it looks like we're trying to do. Good. Oh, and Painless dice. Unfortunate. So right here, we don't really have our high ground threats. So I know we're on limited time, but what we should be doing is not peeking here, like really at all. Stay in this room. Because this room is very holdable. They have a small ass hallway to get up. We have a lot of we can spam a lot of damage at them. So we just wait for our soldier to get back. Then not feed them all charge. Yeah, that's what we ended up doing. Kind of. He drops down early. I forget who are you Kit or are you someone else? I forget names. Overall, it looks like you are Kit. Okay. Yeah, I go over some things earlier, so just make sure you watch that first part of this VOD back. Although in this fight, it looks like we don't have a lot of direction. Because we have a lot of people kind of just shooting wherever. Here, I'm gonna go back, and we don't have any focus fire, which is not helping us win fights. So, okay, right here. Not right here. A little bit further. Let's go to right here. Perfect. Okay. So we have two people, or both of our DPS are focusing down Soldier. That's good, you know. DPS win. Toast is looking at the BAP, I think? Yeah, okay. Toast is looking at BAP. Soldier dies, unfortunately. Reaper's still on Soldier. Toast is looking at BAP. Zertex, you're healing, I think. Yeah, okay. And then Kit, you're looking at Rhine. Luke, you're looking at Sigma? For reason? Okay. So we're just not looking at the same targets, which, like, if we look at the enemies, right? All right. So BAP is
60
healing Rhine.
seconds remaining.
Ana healing Sigma. Soldier dueling DPS, but then Junk, Sig, and their Rhine are all focusing on our tanks. So they just had much better focus fire here, which ended up in them winning the fight. Whereas if we had better, like, really good focus fire, if we could have killed Soldier first, which, Toast, Lucio's funny. You can just kill people. It's awesome. So yeah, focus their DPS threat, focus their tanks, focus their healers. You know, just call out focuses. And like make sure people are following up on the focuses too. That's the biggest thing. You can call out focuses, but then if your team isn't following up, then you know no one dies. And like when I say make sure people are following, I mean like I know sometimes I don't listen to callouts when I should. You know, I'm on Doomfist, so you know I can always just punch over there, but you do want to take your attention to whoever your team is trying to focus down.
Let them out.
All systems checked out.
Yeah, I saw we dropped really early. Oh, also, going back real quick. Sam. So, Soldier's really good on high grounds, right? Soldier's really good on high grounds. Why did you drop? Because if you stay up here, right, then you can kill their Soldier, because you have heal pad. And then you get the rest of this to work with. But instead, you drop, which puts you in range of their Rhine, their Sig, their everyone. And then you kind of just get shit on by Soldier.
60 seconds remaining.
Let them out.
Well, that's a really good Fire Strike kill. Zertex. I saw that. Alright, so I think another thing... Oh, I did talk about your shatters. Stop shattering into shields. A thing I do on Reinhardt is if the fight is even, you want to look for as soon as their Rhine drops their shield. Granted, as you get higher up, you want to stop doing that because then Rhines will try to like bait you out. But like if it's an even fight, watch for their anticipate their Rhine fire striking, right? So you're just sitting there. As soon as he chucks fire strike, you slam that ultimate, right? And if you do that, then you'll catch a lot more Rhines, because they're not used to that. They'll be caught unaware. And then you just annihilate them, and it's funny. But it is a tight timing. But we can practice that timing, whatever. Alright, so, a few things, right? So, Zertex, I'm assuming that you don't have... Yeah, okay, Burst is on cooldown. And then Toast is dead. Yeah, no, I do that. I mean, the thing is, knowing that you screw up is good, you know, because you're like, oh, I made a mistake. However, knowing how to fix that mistake in the future is what really helps. And, like, that's what I need to start doing to myself, because the fact that I don't do that. you kind of fed at some points too. But yeah, we can do shatter practice. No, I know. Oh, dear. Okay. So I know you have your matrix up, right? Zertex, and this is what I was originally gonna like talk about. I know you have your matrix up. I know you want to shoot through it. We hit a nice fire strike on Ana. That's fine. However, get behind the high ground, or sorry, get behind cover. You know, top off Painless, Luke, whoever, and don't run back to the enemy when you're at 1 health, because then Sigma just kind of shoots once and then you die. Just gonna fast forward this fight because I know that we have to reroute it. Alright, so good speed boost call. Good, yes. Not the best immortality. So Zertex, immortality is practically an ultimate. You want to think of immortality as an ultimate, the same way you would res. You only want to res or use immortality at key moments, being for immortality preventing an ultimate from killing your team. If you can prevent that ultimate from killing your team, or if you can prevent other people from killing your team either through healing or damage, before using your immortality, do that, because immort is huge. Oh yeah, you actually did it. Nice, nice. Okay. Because they still have Junk Tire, they still have Sig Flux, and they're about to have Visor. And I like how I said it, and then immediately, like, not 5 seconds after, I hear both of them get popped. Alright, but yeah, so, you currently, besides damp... I'm not laughing because you like misplayed or anything. I'm laughing because it's a Junk Tire killing Zertex and Zertex only. Whew. Name something more classic than that. Alright, yep, name for the team. I disagree with his beat. I disagree with that beat, but...
Check this out. I am on fire. I am on fire.
30 seconds.
And the main reason I disagree with that is that, sure, we heard 2 ults get popped, however, they still have another one, being Visor. Visor is deadly, especially because they almost have Nano. Now, you know, you wouldn't be too sure if they have Nano, but you'd be sure that they'd have Visor. Because I bet... Where's Soldier? Soldier's there, Ana's there. Did they nano? Let's go, Nano Bat. In the popping visor. Oh, wait, why are his targets doing that? Whoa, what the... You guys see that? That looked weird as hell. No, we end up getting... Oh, wait. Alright, so we end up getting there. That's fine. Yeah, no, Nanobat funny.
Score 2-3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
My rules.
Get ready to move.
It's a perfect
Attackers
time.
incoming. 30
What a bunch
seconds.
of misfits and freaks out here. I
Thank you.
love it.
Statistically speaking, I usually get most of my team back alive, but who's counting?
There we go. This bomb's
5,
for you.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Comment c'est? Recharge burst activated.
Going junk here is honestly, like, good for us. It's all good. Gives us a lot of pressure. And hey, look at that. We're playing with the rest of our team. Let's go. Yeah, we're here.
Barrier in place.
Okay, and then a thing about Orisa barrier. You want to be putting it in places where, like, it protects your team, but then the enemy can't pre-shoot it. Which, yes. Which sounds a little weird, but, like, a really good Orisa shield position, it is right here. Because it leaves a really, not like right at this choke, I mean like a little bit back. Because it means that you can still shoot through, you know, they can still shoot it a little bit, but they have a much, like, smaller field of view where they can shoot at it. And honestly, you guys should be really glad that they're forcing this with a junk, because that's a lot of damage for you guys. So yeah, we're playing this well, though. I will say that, Luke, when your barrier's starting to run out, like, instead of falling back, go to cover. Oops. Go to cover, because then you're still holding this area, you know, if you get enough heals and need be, but you're also hiding. Oh. Okay. Also, another thing. A halt only has a 6-second cooldown. Spam them out. Like, halt is funny, because it just kind of guarantees kills sometimes. And make sure that you're calling out your halts before you do it. Like, say, halting Lucio, and then, you know, while you're chucking the Sigma out, or while you're chucking the halt out, say, halting Lucio, and then focus Lucio. And then when you do that, your team focuses Lucio, Lucio gets obliterated, and then that's a pick. And 6 seconds later, you can do the same thing. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, halt is, like, insane as an ability.
Lethality level increased. Barrier activated. For your safety, please move behind the barrier. Not so fast. Damage output increased.
Fuck Havana. I'm gonna do Tower instead. Unless you guys want me to really want me to do Havana. I just hate that map personally. But like, if you really want me to do Havana, I'll do Havana. Instead of Tower. But like, I'm only gonna do one more because this has gone on for an hour and this is still the first one. Oh yeah, so what I was gonna say before, Luke, when you're using halt, or when anyone's on Orisa using halt, okay, cool. I've noticed you're kind of throwing it at the ground a lot, and that's not ideal, because when you throw it at the ground, a way that I learned it from a video was, all right, let's say there's an enemy. I'm going to use this wall, okay? I'm going to use this wall. So this is an enemy. This is where you throw a halt. That means that the enemy only goes one direction to the halt, and then has free movement. However, if you throw it above, let's say to that dot, then the enemy goes up and then down, which is 2 directions, which means that you get a lot more time to shoot at them. And they move in predictable directions too. So it's just like more time to take advantage of the halt if you throw it above instead of below. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, we shouldn't have used Supercharger either, because we already won that fight. But...
Please move behind the
How
barrier.
about a little extra?
60 seconds remaining.
Alrighty. Thirsty as fuck. Oh, much better.
Let them out.
Good tire. Okay. I was gonna say, is anyone good deal with that soldier? But block, 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 shield. No. Unfortunate.
30 seconds.
But so like once you start getting like a really good grasp of the game, right? Like in a really fucking good grasp of the game. When you're on Orisa facing against a Reinhardt, you want to be thinking about when is he going to shatter, right? Because if you can be thinking about when the Rein's going to shatter, yeah, and something. Okay, you're playing Sigurissa. One of my favorite things to do is I'll touch on that in a second. Need to focus. So when you're playing Orisa, you want to be thinking, when's Rein going to shatter? When's this bitch going to hammer down? And if you can properly like predict when you're going to do it and chuck down a shield, then one, it looks awesome. Two, ult canceled. And three, hell yeah. So, you know, and that's for solo Orisa. What you can actually do with Sigma Orisa, right, is Ryan, when Ryan has shatter, he's going to be looking for ways to shatter. It's really funny when Tex dies to an ult, because he always dies to an ult. It's always Tex. It's never not Tex. It's always Tex. Well, whenever you're running Sigurissa, what you can do is have Sigma put his shield forward. Ryan's gonna, and then if you know Ryan has shatter, Sigma puts his shield forward, and then you as Orisa call your Sigma to pull the shield back. Sigma pulls shield back. You wait 1 second. And then you plop your shield down right in front of you. And 9 times out of 10, Ryan will shatter into that. Which means that you block shatter, and that it looks cool as hell. So that's a thing you can do if you're on Sigurissa against Ryan. But yeah, just like try to be thinking about when Ryan is shatter.
10 seconds remaining.
Please move behind the barrier.
Unfortunately. Oh, Luke, Luke, rewind like 2 minutes. Rewind 2 minutes. I just touched on something really cool and important. Yeah, just go back like 2 minutes and then come back to the present. I assume that this ends in a tie. Just gonna fast forward here.
30 seconds remaining. New defense point. Objective. 10 seconds remaining.
Also, Sam, something you should be looking for as soldier is places to rocket jump, right? Because if you can rocket jump and get onto high grounds, but like there's a really nice one right here. You just rocket jump and then you land right up here. So you can use this for a visor, you know, like you get a pretty good vantage point. If you can look for places to rocket jump more, then that just like helps you live a bit longer, helps you take a bit more advantage of your stuff. You guys end up winning this fight, which is cool.
I'm on fire.
This Tracer is tricking you up. Oh, man. No, not like learn how to rocket jump. Like, think of places to rocket jump. So, you know, think of like, hey, can I rocket jump up to here? And then you try it. Maybe you can. Maybe you learn that that's a spot. And then you use that spot in the future and then take advantage of it. Yeah. And just be thinking of ways to rocket jump onto high grounds. That's the big thing. Alright. Good tie, though. That was a long game. Alright, second one was Tower. I got 2 pings from my Minnesota Smash Discord. We're looking for singles. AW7HAD. H8D. AW7H8D's nuts.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
They're pinging Minnesota.
Ready for battle.
Oh, no. Sorry, they're smashing Minnesota. Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round
Okay,
one.
did you...
Capture the objective.
Was that the, like where I talked about how to block shatters as Orisa? I'm actually not sure if that was the correct time, but if it was, then yeah. Okay, cool.
Teleporter online. We move swiftly.
Alright, and then also on Sim, for anyone going Sim, when you're trying to go somewhere, don't be precise. Because Sim... she's a really weird character, right? Like... And by that I mean, her kit doesn't flow well. Okay, so, like for teleporter, right? If you go to place teleporter, and then you can't place it, it just cancels. For whatever reason. So what you'd want to do is, instead of going for a precise plant here, if you can't get it first try, just go over here, put it in the window. Because their team's already on point. I assume you guys just auto-lose this fight. Oh, wait a minute. No, you're doing it. You're doing it. Damn, you guys did that.
The objective is now active.
Okay, good job. I'm gonna go back and watch the enemy team and watch how they should have not died. Or, you know. What a massive flashbang, by the way. 4 or 5 people, Jesus. So... Oh, I see what their Rhine did wrong. Oh my god. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Low, low, kind of low, healing up, but low. All Rhine had to do is walk forward a bit and then start swinging a bit. That would have completely turned the fight. Damn. Okay.
The objective is now.
Good speed boost. Fire strike. Nice. That's pretty standard. Ooh, Jared, I have not seen your auto yet. Let's check. Oh my god. I can't tell if you're skipping pixels or if that your sensitivity is just that high. Duh.
Understood.
Let's hustle.
Got it.
I will keep you here.
Is your controller alright? Kind of just standing there.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Oh, let's break it.
That makes more sense, yeah. Cause like he's skipping pixels and shit. It looks rude, but wait, how? We had wall up. And we oh no, we just used beat, okay. I can't. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, let me guess. Yep. Yep. Here, we're gonna take this back. All right. So, Luke, when you're on or when anyone's on sim and you're looking to block any sort of ult with your wall, do not panic press it down. Because when you panic put it down, you end up missing by a bit, and that happens. So we're just gonna watch this again, and alright, slow this down. So, where are you? You are there. Okay, so we end up putting down wall. Now, if we didn't panic put it down. And honestly, I don't even blame you for going to the other side there. That is extremely sus. Or not sus, but like you know what I mean. You kind of got robbed there. Because it looks like it's on your side, but then it's like very slightly more on the other side. So then you end up crossing, and then you die. Okay, Toast. That's not a bro moment for you exactly, Toast. Unless you thought that the wall was going to be more on this side, which I wouldn't blame you. I thought it was going to be more on that side too. But yeah, you kind of just weren't looking at it. Luke got so unfortunate. Oh my god. Because that is quite... Look at it. Look at it. Luke got robbed.
Suiting up.
And then, yeah, Toast, you just weren't really paying attention to it, which is fair. We got it to overtime. That's good.
I'm not a young man anymore.
You feel that?
Teleporter online. We move quickly.
Alright. We're going in. Legs on the flank, fair. What a shatter. Holy shit. We're gonna take this back and see if we could have shielded that. Also, when we're playing with Sim, we should all be like coordinating with said Sim. I could tell that like no one coordinated for that one because no one was there, which you want to be there.
Sorry, my friend. I have your shield. Is that the best you can do?
Okay, do you guys remember what I said about like Ryan's looking for shatter whenever possible, and what my tip was? Like, watch for the other Ryan to fire strike. Look at this. Fire strike, shatter, boom, hits 5. It works. It just works. Like it happened right here. So that's what you do. Here, I'll take this back. I know it isn't our Ryan that's shattering, but you know it happens. So yeah, right here. That just wasn't coordinated. Okay. So we fire strike. Our Ryan swings a bit. And then the moment that we go for fire strike.
Allow me to repair it.
Boom! Which, like, that's basically just a team wipe. Yeah. There's nothing you can do for that. We all die. So yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what you want to do.
Back and ready for more.
Yeah, time to heal up. Move to the beat.
Alright, so when we're going bridge, we need to be extra careful of Lucio. And Ball. And Far. You just be careful of Beast. Now, they only have Lucio right now, right? They do. Their Ryan can also be a crazy motherfucker and go for the pin on the Reinhardt off the map. I do that, personally. It's really funny. Oh, this is a risky pin. Not because, you know, we get the... Oh, wait, no, they don't have Shatter. Never mind. Let's go pin then. We end up getting Ryan because he's anti. We end up getting Ryan because he's right. Solo Shatter on Moira. He doesn't deserve it.
Securing the objective.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Tactical visor activated.
You're powered up. Get in there.
For what? Okay. So.
This.
One. Two. Where's 3? Who? No. Sam, stop tunnel visioning. It's not good for you. You tunnel vision very hard onto people, I've noticed. So Diva Bomb kills 3. right? She shouldn't have killed anyone, if I'm being honest. Because they chuck a Diva Bomb up, right? Now, Diva Bomb goes up, then down. So we know that it's going to come down at some point. Now, what that means is that we get behind where we think it's going to go. Which, you know, it's just a simple arc. We can plan that. So we get behind cover of where it's going to be. And then I think Luke was dead either way. Luke was just in an unfortunate position. That's really bad. So now we have to play extra careful. Chuck bomb. Bomb doesn't. Bomb gets one. Oh, and then we fire strike. Sad. Alright, well, while this finishes up, I'm gonna go piss.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
I can't wait to get into the fight. All systems operational. Diva, ready for combat.
Alright. Second round. Night Market. Night Market's amazing for Sim. So we're running Sim? Yes.
Capture the objective.
Teleporter online.
Alright, Luke, something I've noticed that you should stop doing is that when you're on Sim, you prioritize turrets, like turret position over everything else. Now placing your turrets is good, don't get me wrong. However, you should not be prioritizing placing turrets over your own life or your position.
2-1.
Because, like, twice now when we've gone for this, like I noticed it on the last map too. You put up turrets, and you want to put up turrets as fast as possible so that you can get to like doing things in the fight. So, I'm gonna slow this down. We go in. There's a bunch of enemies right here, right? Now, their Sim does the good thing. Just puts up a few turrets, spams them in, and then starts shooting. However, we get in the teleporter, take a bit, getting shot at in the middle of their team, put up a turret, and then die. Now that's not good. It's not ideal. Also, now we do end up getting it, right? I think we end up getting the point. Okay, yeah, we end up getting the point. Thanks, Toast. Cast. Oh, do we end up getting it? You shouldn't have gotten that. You should not have gotten that. What was that Cassidy doing? I know you were shooting at turrets, but bro. Okay. Yeah, so we get it. Good. Hey, Dad.
Let's get patched up.
You're welcome. Alright. So, we're holding point here, which, you know, it's not terrible. Especially because they have a Sim. So, we hear teleporter. I know we can all hear teleporter. We all gotta look at it. We solo shatter a Lucio. Now, I assume that you weren't trying to solo shatter said Lucio. But we end up basically wasting shatter. Did Ryan kill himself? Okay. Yeah, can't wait to see that. It's interesting. So Ryan gets a pin. We go for shatter. Now, as Shatter, or when you're shattering, you should be looking to shatter in the middle of the enemy team because it's a giant cone. Whenever you want to solo shatter someone, try to like aim a little bit to the right or left depending on where the bulk of their team is so that you can maybe hit someone else.
Have your attention yet?
Where the fuck did their Rhine go? That's Hammer.
Teleporter on left.
Why would he miss? You got a diva. What? So the Rhine's just an idiot. Okay. So here's where you focus Sim. Whenever there's a Symmetra, you want to focus her first. Because if Sim powers up, Sim is a menace.
Watching your back.
They're still just trying to force TP, aren't they? Nope, wait, no. Yes? No. Maybe.
I'm under attack.
They're trying to push it to go. Nope, they're just keeping straight in. That's a really good thing. You guys end up getting 2. Sim dies, unfortunately, you're still up 1. Hit the nano, and start swinging. Good. Also, I know I've said it before, like in other streams, but whenever someone's on Ryan, when you're Oops. Okay, whenever you're swinging, right? Let's say you swing left, right? And then you swing right, and then you swing left, and then you swing right. What you want to do is when you swing left, you want to swing and then look right a little bit. Because what that does is Ryan has a specific animation when he swings. His hammer goes like an arc, right? This hammer has a hitbox the entire time. And like Ryan's hammer hitbox lingers for far too long. I'm gonna be honest, it lingers for way too goddamn long. So if you swing, you want to look the opposite direction of the swing's going, because then that hitbox that's normally on the left of you is right in front of you. You know, if you swing to the left and look to the right. And then at the other swing, you swing, swing, or wait, no, we swung that way. So you'd swing and then look to the right. And then swing, look to the left, swing, look to the right. You just keep doing that. Because it extends the hitbox in front of you, lets you hit a bit more things. It's good. Good shatter. There we go. Yeah, get the charge. Sick. Okay, huge.
Score 1-1. Ready for battle.
On. Let's shoot for a new high score.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My teleporter is on.
Where the fuck are they going? What the hell? Why? What does that do? It does nothing! No, it's not foul, it's terrible! Also, that's the wrong foul. You're right, the strat is chicken. It doesn't do anything, though. It literally just puts the one team on point, not your team, and then feeds. No, I just thought it was funny that you said foul like chicken. Like, look! They aren't doing anything! They're doing nothing! The hell? They gave us free points. They're not they're just lingering in place. Oh, uh-oh. I spoke too early. Okay, how the fuck did we lose? Oh wait, we lost this game? Okay. No, I'm surprised that we lost point. There's that whole push was garbage by their front. What strategy is this?
The objective is now.
This is like an East Coast special strategy. Also, Sam, you should have been focusing the angle a bit harder. Yeah, no, this is a good position. Brig should have died there. This is where we call it break low, focus break, focus break, focus break. And then, you know, when we do that, Painless, not charges in, but like starts swinging. Yeah, there we go. Toast is there. Where's Jared? Like, oh, Ryan should have done that. No, but like, okay, real quick, look at Painless's ult charge. I love how fast Ryan gets shattered. It's awesome. So 90. And then... Unfortunate. So I think here, if we were just in like better positions, like more over here than on the left, we might have been able to win this fight because Painless almost had shatter. Because Ana is a very like position dependent character. You really need to know what position you're in. And ideally, yeah, oops, you'd be more like over here, a little further back, healing your team. Jared, I've noticed that you tend to play like a little too close to your team as Ana. You want to be playing further away. Like back here would be awesome. Or wait, no, yeah, you want to be playing back here. Because that is their spawn. I forgot that was their spawn. Right here. This is a good position right here. Because then you still get to see your Reinhardt, and then you're still kind of protected from threats. And then, yeah, your Rein falls. And the team falls after, because Brig gets a few kills. Yeah, so right here, this is when we start, like, planning around Shatter. And something fun that we could have done, right? And I want to see you guys get really creative with sim oh, wait, no, you guys don't have to sim, never mind. Okay, but I want to see us get really creative with ults and sim strats. Because, like... Teleporter is a really cool ability. It's stuck on a pretty bad character, which is unfortunate, but Teleport is cool. Because like what you can do with Teleporter is you put it down, you set it up like kind of near your team, kind of in the back line. Get your Rhine to teleport through, get your whole team to teleport through, and then your Rhine starts mashing the interact button and then presses Shatter right before the second follows up. So Shatter turns around, teleports mid Shatter, boom, 5-man. And just doing something creative like that, you know, those win games, they look awesome as hell. Yep, that barrier recharge, good. Fast Shatter. Good, get one kill. Yep, start swinging. Jared, you shouldn't have lived that. God, you got so close to dying. Made yourself good.
You're going to be okay.
Which voice line? I didn't. Boss fight, I'm virtual. Maybe? I don't know.
You're not getting rid of me that easily. Get back in the fight.
Yep.
Tactical vods are activated.
Wait, where is he? Oh, no, no, no. I endorse this. I endorse this. I mean, no, he went to the high ground. That's fair. And you're Toast. You should be down with the team though. Like he's fine up there. He has drone and whatnot. You should be down here. I mean, he got up there in the end. Also, hold on. I'm gonna go back to see two things. Okay, so one is I'm gonna watch Sam real quick. I don't. This is the normal play. This is what you normally do. All right, but anyway, so he gets up there, which is a good position for him. Honestly, he doesn't really need the speed boost because he's got the sprint. It doesn't matter because he got up there eventually. Point is, you probably should have been with your Rhine here. And also, I do want to see
Tactical visor activated.
good fire strike. There we go.
Get in there.
And we get nanoed. This is where we win. We win this fight. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna call the VODs after this one. My throat's starting to hurt a bit. And I also work tonight, so I want to play a bit before I go. Alright, so right here, where are we all? We're kind of scattered. Soldier's fine up there, but Jared, you are not in a good position right now, because if they just go up this hallway, which it kind of looks like they want to, then you're very vulnerable. You'd want to be, like, if you are up here, you want to be here, or, like, maybe right here or something, so that you could fall back here, or more on point, more around here, but you don't want to play right next to your Reinhardt. Hanzo's poking, that's fine. Yuki, you should probably be by your Ryan. These guys really love their pointless pushes. Or I guess it's not really pointless here because we're just not in a good position. I assume that we lose this fight because they're at 93. We might win. I don't know. But even if we do win, we're not in a good position here. We are way too scattered right now. So, like, normally that's a good position. As soon as, Sam, as soon as you hear fighting going on below you, jump as far away as possible, maybe onto here, and then start shooting. Or, maybe you're down here, and then just start shooting at the enemy. Yuki, play by your main tank. I know you normally do, but, like, right here. What? Anyway, Yuki, you should be playing. Got it. Okay. More by your main tank. Toast. You're Lucio. You should be by your Ryan. You know. And then Luke, you should be much more center, because even if we aren't, even if it's a short walk to going to that, like to that place, maybe 2 seconds to go to where we need to go. 2 seconds is like a death. That's how much time it takes to kill someone in Overwatch. So if we're not in position, then we kind of just get ran over. Which, like, if their team was better, massive shadow. If their team was better, what they would have done is just, Lucio would have called, speed on a red, and then 5 people come and just annihilate Painless here. And as soon as they annihilate Painless, that's the main tank gone. So, they just kind of rush on a point. Yeah, and then they just kind of out-ult us. So, yep. There goes fight. Bro, why are they not pushing in? They're up 1. They're both healers. Way more healers. Do we win this fight? Okay, there's massive shatter by them. Soldier nuts to. Alright, so we wouldn't have lost that if we were in position. Or just all on point. We were far too scattered. So, just overall, in this VOD session, I've noticed we need to be more... We need more direct focus. Right. We need to be more direct in our actions. In addition to that, of those people that I like went over individual things, make sure to watch this back and go over those. But yeah, so focus calling, that needs some improvement. Direction in calls also needs some improvement. General position, try to position around your team unless you're a specific character that can get out of sticky situations, like Reaper, Soldier, you know, something like that. But like start playing together, both physically playing around each other and mentally playing around each other, calling plays, getting creative with your plays too, not just like, hey guys, let's push here, you know, say like, hey guys, 5 of us push here, Soldier go up to the high ground, wait for the call to start shooting or something like that. That's unfortunate. That's fair. But yeah, so just like focus on those things, and I think that we'll like see some pretty good improvement. Yeah, yeah, no, tanks drive the game. So if you're not, you know, if your tanks aren't consistent, then it's hard to be consistent as a team. But so those are the main things. Zertex, if you're going to be playing Bat more, make sure you hit the aim trainer. And then Jared, play further back as Ana. Don't need to be following your tanks around because Ana aim or Ana range. Yeah, those were some of the big things. We could probably go do some individual practices later. I have work today, so I can't do much things myself later. Yeah, no, like they still were good games. We had some really good fight wins. You know, we did make some good plays, right? So, yeah, just make sure you work on those things, individually and as a team. And yeah, I'm gonna go now. Good VOD.